Hello kids, and welcome back to Life in the Woods, Lag in the House, and always. We are going to kind of finish the beach today? Question mark? We have to see what we can get done. Words, they're very hard today. Hello, welcome back. I hope everyone is having a good day, is feeling well, is feeling rested, and all of that stuff. I don't know if I talked about this in yesterday's episode, because yesterday, at least to my family, in the vlog for the Real Life channel, I was like talking about how, since I had the weighted blanket, I do feel physically more rested when I wake up, which is very nice. But I still end up going back to bed in the mornings, and I think that maybe that's just like my brain having gotten used to that, you know? Because lately I have been struggling to fall back asleep then in the mornings. Like, I am tired, yes, but quack, quack, quack. It takes way too long. And, you know, maybe I don't necessarily need that anymore. So, I talked about that yesterday, especially with the boyfriend. I was like, oh yes, I'm gonna stay up tomorrow morning. I'm going to be so productive again. We wouldn't be having this conversation if I did that, you know. I think by talking about it, I kind of jinxed it. Because I could not fall asleep last night. And when I finally did, after like 2 hours, because I was also stubborn and I felt like, you know, just like one more instance of trying to calm my thoughts, of, you know, not overthinking anything, just focusing on falling asleep, and then I don't have to get out of bed and do the whole thing of, you know, keeping your brain in a mindset that your bed is only for sleeping and not for thinking. Like, no, we'll just try this one more time and then we'll be asleep. Yeah, no. So I finally fell asleep at like 1 a.m. after 2 hours of lying there. To make it better, guess who woke up at like 3:30 and couldn't fall back asleep? For like 40 minutes or so. I have no idea. It was a night, okay? And then this morning, for some reason, I also then couldn't really fall back asleep. That was a bit weird. But hey, you know. This is where we started. So, yeah, that has been life lately. A little bit too sleepy. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. And maybe it's just hard, you know, doing the thing where you're supposed to get out of bed. Because I feel like I would wake myself up too much then. You know? Like, everyone's like, oh yes, if you can't do that, just like sit down and journal for a bit. Get those thoughts out. And like, I love the idea of that. I would love to do that, especially because I started journaling again at like mid-end January, and I kind of abandoned that by now. You guys having a fun, relaxing time? That's nice. And yeah, I haven't really journaled in a bit now, which is sad. I would like to, you know, do that again. And if I end up doing that when I can't sleep, that's also fine, but I don't have a light in this corner of the room, which would mean I would have to turn on like the big light. And that would probably wake up the boyfriend, despite, you know, this being the other half of the room. And there is basically only a door frame sized hole in the wall separating these two rooms. As in, you know, if anyone later having this house would want to put a door between these two rooms, they could do that. But that would be so bright, and I'd wake up the boyfriend. So what would I do? You know, use my phone flashlight and burn out my own eyes? Like, I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of a struggle. Oh, we're done? We're done already? Let's go! Nice one! Okay, this is very, very lovely. But I feel like we need a couple more plants. This is looking so barren, and I don't like that. So, what is some stuff we could add? I should have maybe grabbed some kangaroo ferns. I do love them. They're like my my little favorites. I don't know. I like the name. They look cute. What else do we need, you know? And maybe actually down here we could add some natural beach stuff. We still have some of these, and then we could get some sea lavender, maybe also some of this. And we only used high tide bushes over there. And just like that, the inventory is a mess again. Get a couple more of these real quick. Yeah, and I ended up staying in bed a bit too long in the end, of course, because at some point I did fall asleep and then I was tired. And oh wait, we already have some there, so let's not do too much. And I still have a lot to do today, which I don't think I'll be able to get done in time, really. Which does stress me out a little bit, but we'll see how much we'll get done before we really start panicking, you know? There is still time. The day is not very young, but the day is middle-aged. There's still hope, you know? Could maybe... or maybe there instead. That might be cute. That. Here we add a little Madagascar palm. And then we just put a little fern there. Yes. Alright. This is looking fine. This could use a little something. We're just putting plants everywhere now, okay? I love plants. And because I know myself, I would like to put the sandstone into this backpack. Because otherwise, we'll probably eat it on accident. Yes, that's what will happen. What some stuff we have around here. Okay, I see the vibes. How about one of these little guys? Mattress the Rich from... That's a lobster claw. That is a palm lily. Okay. Yeah, I think... this is just so sweet. I love this. We are slaying. Okay, can I just say that? I love this. We're creating such a lovely area here. That just brings me so much joy. What did I just do? That's what I wanted to do. Thank you very much. And maybe... yeah, another little bush is too much. Could we... What baby palm trees look like if we don't use bone meal, but we use the compost? Okay, I want to try that out. Weren't you on the other side a second ago? We need to find these guys a home. Oh my. Here, one of these. Yeah, I think this is pretty heckin' cute. I still don't understand what's going on with these things, but sure thing. You do you. Maybe some greenery right here, and then we should be basically done, I'd say. Why do we... No, that isn't sandstone. Okay, I take it all back. I didn't want to say anything at all. A 2D fern? I do love them. But they're not the vibe for the beach. Oh, no, I'm not feeling them. I'm sorry. We already have a staghorn club moss thingy. We haven't already used one of these, I think. Oh, we have. Never mind, I just have a bad memory, that's all. Okay, we got this inventory. Pain! Okay, we'll go home, we'll test out a couple things. We might bring along a couple things. And we might build the little bridge over to the island. Okay, we need the compost stuff. Ouch. That. We're going to be wasting some saplings like that, I think. And I want to test it out in front of our house first, just to see if it's horrible or not. Oh, what are we gonna get ourselves into here? Does this even work? Why is that adorable? Why is that the cutest thing I have ever seen in my life? Yes, use the pickaxe. Let's go! Okay, these baby trees are the way to get saplings. I see. I do want to move this guy at some point, by the way. I don't know where to put him. Okay, that was unexpected. Cool. I don't think we're able to put these back into the storage because, you know, they don't just have 862. They have all these other fancy little numbers because we didn't craft them. We, you know, spawned them basically. Which should mean... where is it? There they are. Why didn't it work with the oak then? Or was it pine? I don't even know. Okay. Sure thing. Okay, yeah. I'll take it. I don't have to understand it. I just accept it. Sure. Couple more, just to be safe. We have that. We'll need... what materials that we use for the bridge with the beach cabins where we connected like the boat shop to the in the coconut area to the cabin area. I think we just went with oak. And oak might be the way to go. I will grab a little bit of palm to be sure. And then we just grab oak. Do we still have a bunch of fences? We do have a good amount. Don't need that many, I think. I'll grab 20. Maybe at some point we'll have enough stacks in there that we can just grab a stack and be on our way back to getting stuff done. Didn't I want to grab any other planty stuff? I feel like I wanted to grab something. Not that I can really think of right now. Wait, there's one more little thing. Just maybe. I don't know if we'll actually do that. A little bit of willow wood for the bridge, possibly, because I like that willow wood has this kind of rotting look. So I like when you build the bridge and you put like logs in the water to stabilize the bridge. I like occasionally putting in some willow wood to, you know, give it that aging effect. I will remember what I wanted to grab once we're back over there. Can guarantee that much. Okay. The baby palm trees are... oh, that is a big brain move, really. I think they'll really add something to those small spaces where another plant would just be... but it's like not really big enough to build a bush. Like then everything would look so crammed together. So I think that is the way to go. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Literally crossing my fingers right now. Yay. Maybe we'll build like a little funland area over here to give all of them a better home. So I don't need to be hanging out at the beach or at the cafe. Okay. Obviously we will need to place some stuff here, but nothing we haven't done before, you know? Maybe we should start over there and then make our way over to building the bridge, actually. Honestly, look, this is a kind of cute area. What if we so cute. I love it. Ah! Okay, it looks a little weird because the leaves are not fully connected to this, obviously. But I mean, just don't look at it too much from underneath. Jump, 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 jump. Don't jump on the tables. There might be dessert on there. Someone wants to eat that. Okay, yeah, like over here, for example. Like, what is this? Let me a little bit of sand, just so this has purpose. Cute. My new favorite thing. We did it at the mountain cabins. Now we're doing it at the beach. Oh, we could even add some of these over at the beach strip that we still have. Ooh, the possibilities. Should I have grabbed more saplings? They can also weirdly connect if that's what you wanted to do. Yeah, this is cute! Like, look at this! Personality and dirt that we almost lost. That I don't even care about because we have cute little baby trees. Perfect. Yeah, I like this. Okay, let's maybe calm down. Oh, the first coconut is ready. Oh, coconuts? No, just one. Let's not overdo it with them, but I mean, there is a lot of free space here, you know? And you want to show people that this is indeed the beach. I think that's cute. Okay, a little bit of scratching. Ouch, 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 ouch. I'm fine. Then the perfect spot. Yes, I am focused on what I'm doing. What are you talking about? Why would I not be focused? Why would I be worried about all the things I still have to do today? What are you talking about? Me? Distracted? In this economy? Never. Yay! Oh, this... Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, give me baby trees and I'm filled with joy. It is so easy. Yeah, that's where we just went. Okay, yeah, that's basically sort of the same thing I would have done now. Yeah. I just feel like this is a nice area for this to connect. Rather than like here. Like here we could have like maybe some water lilies actually. And this is like nice because it would connect beach and beach rather than flowers and beach. Okay. Eat. Still takes forever, even though it gives like no saturation from what it feels like. We'll do some of that. Couple more. Get some slabs. I want to make sure that I'll be building it sort of the same way. Oh God, why is everything so twisted and turned around here? Should I use stairs or did I just use slabs? I don't know if you're hearing the weird background noises, by the way. I don't know what's going on down there. Just went for slabs. Okay. Okay. Look at this area! I love it. I love this so much. This is... Oh. Wonderful. Having way too much fun with this project, I think. It is like a mini city, you know? And the city is the project I really, really, really look forward to building. And now we have like a little sample of it here. We'll just do that. Perfect. I think people are vacuuming. Like with a lot of chair pushing and all that, but sure thing. Well, that's a little interesting. We'll just make this a bit longer, I guess. Are you going to be... No, you're not going to be dipping out of there. That's cool. Ah! My nose is itching! Why is everything always itching whenever I record Life in the Woods? It's not really when I record other games, I feel like. Just Life in the Woods. And especially my face. Am I getting allergic to this game? Is that what's happening? Am I becoming allergic? Correct English. Hello. And then we do that. Maybe we'll need a couple more fences actually, because this bridge is a little... Yeah, we'll need more. A little bit bigger than what I was expecting to be building. Is that too much compared to not a little bit? I feel like it's fine. There's like no materials wasted here whatsoever. What are you talking about? It's 14? Yeah, I think 14 is the right amount. Oh, math genius. That's the backpack I was looking for. Throw that back in there. Okay, and we have like a couple little holders underneath. That and that. That's fine, and then I would say, I mean, we'll change. We're not going to add. We'll change the floor down here a bit maybe later on. Like remove the clay, add a bit of plant life and all that. But I feel like, for the most part, this is already fine. Like, you know, that just... It's like a little something that you don't fully notice, but it's there. It's just like me with placing leaf piles all over the area. No one's really going to notice them, but they're there, and that means a lot to me. Okay. We're getting there. We are getting there. That is so lovely. I think we'll work on this part in the next episode, just because I don't want to commit myself to anything too massive right now. I know we could put another baby tree here, but I don't want to overdo it. On the other hand, this area does have some free space still. And we have one left. Like, come on, what am I gonna do? Tell that sapling it's not good enough? Like, no. You're good, just like the other ones. There you go. Have a fun life. Can I get like a cute little screenshot of this? Just for some possible thumbnails. Okay. We're doing this. This is great. Maybe I'll actually look at some park stuff in a second. Or do any of the other million little things I've been meaning to do. Like sleep. That also goes for real life. Okay. Yeah, I am really happy with this area. Actually, there is one thing that we could... I don't think we can do, because we don't have gravel. We have 7 gravel. Wow, that's gonna get us far. I would like to get the path to the beach already sort of laid out, if that makes sense. And I should maybe use shears just for, you know, getting those little bits for later purposes. Because there is a lot of grass whenever we need to remove anything. Catch me still managing to remove all of this by hand somehow, instead of using the shears. Because I have a talent. By the way, I have been working a lot on the channel membership stuff lately. We changed the names a little bit, that they're a little bit more special, because previously I just went with little, medium, and big kiwi, and I felt like that was just so boring and basic. So now we have a kiwi seedling, a kiwi fruit, and then a golden kiwi fruit. But I don't think the last one has the fruit in it, which I think is a lot cuter. I commissioned badges. Emotes are... I'm still not sure, because I found one artist that I love the style of, but that's a lot more expensive than the other one that I found, who also has a very nice style. But maybe I'll mix and match a little bit, because I feel like at some point, like, there are so many great artists. How could I ever commit myself to just one, you know? Yeah, this is where we then have our little path. One thing I would still like to add here right now would be doing this. Just so this is already set up, because then I can already get like the little groundwork here, which I would like to do. So everything will be connected the way it's supposed to. Yes, I know we're going from like a 2 wide path to a 1 wide path, which I kind of hate, but I feel like that's a bit better. It will be fine. And then over here, are our ducks still all in one place? Or did we lose our ducks? Do we no longer have any to give? Did they escape again? I like that you're just staying down there. That means a lot to me, really. And you wanted to play basketball? That's fine with me too. Okay. You wanna go build a sandcastle? Little cuties. Okay, this inventory is driving me insane. Little bits of connecting all the little projects together, slowly but surely. Maybe it's time that we take all of this random, I'm not gonna say crap, but random items that we don't really need, like that, at least in those amounts anymore. How do you speak? You know? Because I look at this and I want to cry. That's the status of things. We don't really need grass. Honestly, I mean, as long as we have Silk Touch, we can get more grass. It's not gonna last long, but you know. Here, take your grass. Finally getting some grass for once. Never intended to be using Silk Touch as the main thing, and here we are. One more thing. I want to get, yeah, just like that. All the sandstone out of here. That is more sandstone. Please leave. Thank you very much. This is a struggle, not gonna lie. We have bones that we don't need. We have this stuff. Do we have more tulips in here? Not that I can see right now, which is nice, I guess. You know, we'll soonish need the second upgrade here for the red tulips, which is just kind of crazy, honestly. Do we really want to hate ourselves this much? I think we do. Actually, maybe we'll keep these a bit. I think these go into the other area. Aquatic crops also go somewhere else, I'm pretty sure. We have this stuff which can go out. That's a single rarity flower, which doesn't go here. Leaves don't go here, but this kind of stuff can come with me right now. At least the stuff that currently fits. That goes in here. I like how I said we'd be maybe doing some stuff and now we're organizing, but that's also part of it, you know? Can't just magically have... Honestly, that thing might also look kind of cute on a beach, but just maybe. Yeah, that's basically the last beach thing that we have. Okay. That, then we have these things. We have our beloved sea oats. Here to oh no, we have too many of them. They're coming back to haunt us. I took some of that. And then we have like this sort of stuff here. We still have a Woodsia, that. And then we have the Linderas. Perfect. Yeah, more storage upgrades. Yellow foliage! Looks beautiful. Where do I currently have all the stuff? Yep, there we have 4 berry bushes that are already overflowing. It's a struggle. Here, we'll take this out for now, and then the aquatic crop can... The bone meal can also leave for now. Aquatic crop, didn't we have them around here, the aquatic crops? I am confused. I don't know what I did. Where do we have the aquatic crops? Are they here after all? No. Did I put them in with the food already? That's where we just have the morsels. Am I not seeing something? We'll have it in a second, don't worry. Here we have them, okay! And there we already have some cattails that didn't fit into the other thing anymore. Eh? What do I have? Watercress. There we go. Thank you guys very, very much for watching. This is already a lot more organized and will make things in the future a bit easier. Have a wonderful rest of your day or night, whatever time it is where you are. Stay hydrated, stay happy. And in the next episode, I don't know what we'll do, but I'm sure it will be beachy, which might be nice with the current temperatures. And yeah,